Hello, this is a free call from
Gypsy Blanchard.
An offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So,
Sorry, I'm still waking up. So what do you think? What'd you think?
I absolutely hated it. I couldn't be more disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, I just even.
Tell me about it. Tell me why you hated it.
I mean, I think just the whole tone of it is different. Like, they cut my interview dramatically. Like, I seriously spent 4 hours in the visiting room for that, and they didn't mention anything about the petition. So I'm like, all these people that have asked me for interviews, they're in it for themselves. They don't want to help me work shit. So that's it. I'm so fucking done with interviews, with media, because it's not helping me get out any faster. And it's like they got what they wanted. They got their high ratings, So it's like I'm just disappointed. I mean, with Dr. Phil, like, I watched it with ease. This, I cringed my way through it. Like, it was hard. And it's like, I know they had a lot of home videos and a lot of, pictures from before, whatever. I know that's important in a way. But, like, they didn't put in where I'm, like, talking about my plans for the future, what I'm doing now. It's like they put out a whole lot of shit ton of information, and it didn't follow through. Like, a lot of things connect with each other to explain why something happened, and I feel like they didn't put that in. And so, I mean, even around here, like, people are giving me the cold shoulder. Their mood is different towards me. So I'm just sticking to myself, waiting till it blows over. As for what Nick said, I'm fucking shocked because that's the last thing in the world I expected him to say. I mean, I knew that he was going to pin shit on me, but to say that he still loved me and whatever, that was a shock. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's all whatever. I'm just happy that it's over. And dear God, if I sound like that, I'm going to have to smoke at least for another 1,000 years or something. Just God, damn it.
You sound great. What are you talking about? It's definitely changed. Like when you listen to yourself in the courtroom for the first time, that one was, the highest I've ever heard it.
I don't blame them for saying that. I'm like on helium.
No, but I texted your mom last night, and that was like the first thing I said. I was like, it was good that I was upset that they didn't put the petition in there because I knew that they were supposed to. And now I'm wondering, like, even if I had done the interview, what if they would have even fit? And it just didn't seem like there was any room at all. Like, I felt like it was very, it's a lot of information to put in a 1 hour long segment,
Right.
I mean, there's just so much more to the story and not even 1 hour. It's like 40 minutes with commercials. I felt like the commercial breaks were so fucking long in that show.
I know. Because I was like, I don't know, I thought there would be more in it. And like I said, with Dr. Phil, I was able to tell my story from my own voice, my own mouth. And this, like,
right.
But I mean, a lot of the footage I've never seen before. Like, fuck, I didn't know that they had that much footage of, like, the hotel and, the Greyhound bus station.
Yeah, dude, all of that shit is in the documentary. So
this is the first time I'm ever seeing that stuff.
I know.
So
yeah,
I'm like,
but
wow. But
yep.
I'm happy it's over. Dear God, it's over. So I can just move on with my life. I know that they still have that documentary out that they're working on. But for the most part, like, that's it. I'm not doing any more. I want to heal. I want to move on. Because it seems like I'm trying to better myself, and having the wounds ripped open again and having to relive it again is not doing me any good. And
Right.
having to, because like last night I was an emotional ball of confusion where I'm like, well, maybe Nick is, just someone that loved me and he made the wrong choice for the right reasons, and I'm holding all this hate towards him for no good reason. And then I'm like, oh well, I gotta remember there's other parts to it that I never asked him to do that he wanted to do. So I don't know. I'm just confused, and that's why me and him need to stay as far away from each other as possible. And it was a mistake. It was a mistake doing 2020. That's how I feel.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, shit, I'm sorry you feel that way. I mean, it definitely sucks to, put your effort in, like, hoping it's something, and they just kind of, it's like what you said, like, they did kind of, like, just, at the end of the day, that's all these people care about is their ratings and themselves. And it sucks to know that they didn't even, the petition part is like, pissing me off the most, is when they told you they would. And, like, I don't know. I didn't like Dr. Phil. I told you that. And by the way, has he still not sent you anything?
Well, I had just talked to this morning, a lady on my wing, and her cousin went on the Dr. Phil show. And so I guess it takes a couple months, probably like 7-8 months. And so I'm like, I was freaking out. I was freaking out before, but I think maybe it takes time.
7-8 months? Jesus Christ.
So
whatever.
Well, I hope that he goes through with his word. Because I mean, whenever I signed that piece of paper before I did my interview, it's like it was basically saying he's a talk show host and he cannot offer any help himself, but he can point you towards the resources in order to get help from a professional. And so I signed that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he did say also when I get out. So I mean, perhaps he's going to find me someone when I get out. And he gives me books while I'm currently in here. So I don't know. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna deal with my shit the way I normally deal with shit, is I hold it inside.
No, that's not good. But no, I mean, like I said before, like I'm kind of happy in a way that all of these interviews are finally over for you too, because now you can just like put your mind somewhere else and stop keeping it there. Because I feel like ever since the HBO contract ended, and even before then, that's basically where your head has been this entire time. It's just been trying to like get the story out for everybody, and now everybody got a piece of the cake that they wanted, and they ate it all themselves.
Right.
And like it's just like it's shitty that that's how the world is. Yeah.
Oh, and that was something else. Oh my God, did you hear that lady, the cab driver? I didn't say shit to that woman.
I wanted to ask you about that. I was like, what was she talking about when she said that you had a 4-year-old attitude that he told her off? What did you do?
I did not speak. She asked me, I remember this lady, she asked me how old I was. I said, I'm 19. And she said, you look younger than that. I chuckled and I said, yeah, I get that a lot. That is the only thing I said to this woman.
Really?
Yes. I'm like, what? How? I didn't say anything rude to you. Like, I don't tell off people in general. Even if I'm pissed off, I'm afraid of getting my ass handed to me because I'm 4'11", 100 pounds. Someone could easily fuck me around. So I just don't.
Yeah.
Like, I have a big personality where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna mess someone up, but I really wouldn't. So
well,
I just would never tell anyone off, especially a cab driver that we took a cab from my mom's house to fucking the hotel. Like, what would prompt me to go? I don't know.
Well, that was a different one.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Either she was the one that
but,
drove us from the post office to the hotel. I don't know. But I was not rude to this woman.
Did your mom read you the rest of what Nick said? Because Nick said a lot more than what they put in the special. And I have it if your mom hasn't read it. If you want, I can read it to you, or your mom can read it to you.
Yeah, I don't care. Either one. Is this something from In Touch magazine or something?
It's on the ABC website.
Oh, okay. No, I have not.
So, there was a possibility that I wasn't able to watch it. I was trying to see if I could watch it on my phone, and I ended up being able to watch it. Anyway, but I saw this article, and I was reading it before. So it was like, starts off with a quote, "I love Gypsy to the point where I would do anything for her. I've proven that with what I did. Unfortunately, because of how far I went, I feel as if she's betrayed me. I feel that she's abandoned me." And then it goes on to say, Godejohn met Blanchard, daughter, and she was 26 on the Christian dating site. It was almost like love at first sight. I disconnected instantly with her. Godejohn lived in Wisconsin, 600 miles away. I'm just trying to find the quotes here. Despite the obstacles, the pair's romance took off online. The couple communicated on the dating website. Unbeknownst, sending messages and photos, and even making plans to get married to have a future family together. I truly believe that she was my soulmate, quote. About a year into the relationship, Gypsy revealed that she could, in fact, walk. I told him I could walk, Gypsy told ABC News. After communicating online for more than 2 years, Godejohn traveled to Springfield, and they met at the local movie theater to see Cinderella. She was dressed as Cinderella, and she saw him as her Prince Charming. She hoped when Dee met Godejohn that she would approve of him, but she didn't. She got jealous because I was spending a little too much attention on him, and she had ordered me to stay away from him. And needless to say, that was a very long argument that lasted a couple of weeks. It was not because I hated her, it was because I wanted to escape her, Gypsy said. Godejohn said that Gypsy asked him, "How badly do you want to be with me?" And I said, "I'd be willing to do anything for her," Godejohn said. "Even kill my mom," she said. At first, I freaked out, Godejohn said. And she told me she was serious because she wanted to be with me, and she said it was the only way to be with me. I asked her, "Are you willing to risk everything to have everything?" And she said, "Yes, I want to marry you. I want to be with you. I want everything with you. I'm willing to risk everything if that means being with you for the rest of my life." Gypsy said she doesn't know how their plans to be together escalated to this situation. I would talk about different scenarios to help me get out of my situation with him, and we would try to come up with something other than murder, she said. It's sad to say, but I don't even remember how the plot even began, and we always said that's plan B. Moving on. What twist? All the planning. He said that he was very good with knives, and he had led me to believe that this was the painless option, she said. Metal detectors, we mailed it. Godejohn said, "I did it only to release Gypsy, but I also felt it was the only way to be with her. I saved someone's life in the process of what I did, I feel." Gypsy said that Godejohn went through the plan for selfish reasons. He was very much like my mother in certain ways. Both of them were very controlling, and I feel like I was trained my whole life to do as I was told. As far as I'm concerned, she's as guilty as I am, Godejohn says. I believe she needed to serve some time for what she made me do. What she made me do. There's a part of me that will probably always love her, but she's hurt me so badly, Godejohn said. I guess you could say my feelings got the best of me. I ended up loving someone way too much, and it got me into trouble. And that's where it ends.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, well, I just wanted you to know that there was more to that than all they put in, because they only put in, like, a few minutes. But anyway.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's like I said, I feel like he's taking his responsibility, I feel like, but I still feel like I didn't like how he was just like, oh, I was just a hired hitman, like, you know, like, it's just like, it's another way for him to, like, push off his responsibility and make it seem like, you know, he's like an innocent person who just got, like, tricked or something like that. Like, that's what I feel like he's trying to do, and that's why I feel that his defense attorney allowed him to do the interview to begin with is because that's the only route that they really have to go now, because there's no way that they can, he didn't plead not guilty as in he didn't do it, because he already admitted to doing it and they already know he did it. They're pleading not guilty in terms of either, it's not insanity quite. It's like it could be like temporary psychosis or something like that. Like there's some way that they can play it to where he's still pleading not guilty, but and he still did it, but for a manner of reasons that could be psychological. So, and that's the whole point of I think the interview, because they knew that it was going to be broadcasted, obviously. And he's just trying to he's playing like the victim card, like the sympathy card, But
like what I said, like they cut my my sentence short because they asked me, how did I feel about him? And I said that I don't hate him, but I feel sorry for him. And I went on to say that someone could do that and feel no remorse. And so it's like part of me, this is why I hate him, is because part of me feels sorry for him. That's the part of me that maybe believes that he did this to help me, and that maybe his feelings got the best of him, he wasn't thinking clearly, and he did it to save me and to have me in his life. Now the other part of me hates him for the brutality that he did.
An offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center.
From a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Sorry, we got cut off.
God, what a shitty time for the call to drop.
Right.
But I'm sorry, but the thing I heard you saying was you hate him because. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just like. I feel sorry for him because, part of me thinks that he did it to save me. And for honest reasons, he did the wrong thing for the right reasons. And that would be so much easier to forgive him for than believing that I was just, the only girl that gave him exactly what he wanted, would do everything he wanted, praised him on everything he said, and, for selfish reasons. And so, I don't know. It's still an inside battle, and I still haven't gotten closure yet. Because if he's, mentally retarded, I can forgive him. It's hard, but I can forgive him. If he's just, I'm not going to say an evil person, but a very bad person, then it's going to take a lot more time to forgive. And it's like I hate harboring all this ill will inside me because that's just not me. But, at this point, I've forgiven my mom, and, I haven't forgiven myself, and I haven't forgiven Nick yet. So, I need closure for that shit. And I feel like I'm not going to get it until the trial has ended, and I'll know, whether or not he's just bullshitting or if he is seriously something mentally wrong.
Yeah, I know that's how I feel too. Like the very first step to closure is going to be when his trial's finally over, and that's not going to be for a while. But until that happens, which is not going to be until when I hope it's December again, but I don't remember what they said.
I think it's November.
And until that happens, we're just have to do the best that we can, And I think it's best for you to just not do any more interviews. I think that I kind of feel like I was wrong in the past when I talked to your mom about it, and your mom would call me and she would ask me my opinion. She would say, do you think that we should do this because it could help her a lot? And I thought so too. I've never known anybody to do any kind of media coverage before, so I really didn't know what I was talking about. But I assumed, I was like, I think it'd be great if she does these interviews because they could possibly get something, someone for her to talk to, or a little bit of help for her while she's there or whatever.
Well, that's what we thought, and that's what my dad thought, and that's what everyone thought. And so it's like you're not the only one that thought, hey, let's do this, and it could benefit her. So I thought the same thing, but the thing is, from day fucking one, when 2021 to do an interview, kept saying no, because I had a gut feeling that it wouldn't portray me in a good light. And, I had reassurance from Jenner and from Amy that it would portray me in a fair light, which I think that they had put the background story in there, but at the same time, it's like, can I explain that? So it's just annoying.
Yeah.
But
there's supposed to be something else coming up, right? Like on Discovery Channel or something.
I haven't heard how soon that new documentary is going to premiere. I think they're still working on it, so I don't know how long that's going to take. But just yesterday, I got approached. The caseworker called me back there, and she was like, Bree Douglas with channel whatever news from Springfield wants to do an interview. I'm like, no, just say I don't want to. Because I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah. This
is before I saw it, so I'm like, I just don't want to do anymore. I want to just leave that in the past. And it's like,
right.
I'm not that girl anymore. I'm not that bald-headed girl in a wheelchair. I'm not Josie Grossi anymore. So I'm just going to leave it behind. You've never seen this in the movie Never Been Kissed?
No, I haven't.
With Drew Barrymore, it's cute because she was like this awkward, teen whenever she was younger, and then she goes back to high school as like 25, and she's like, I'm not Josie Grossi anymore. She got made fun of a lot. Anyway, I'm not Josie Grossi anymore.
Yeah, you're definitely not that version of Josie anymore. I mean,
looking at myself in an alternate reality. Like, I know that's but at the same time,
sure.
It's not.
I know, it's wild. It's wild to see, even you, in the courtroom where you had, I don't know, maybe, a few months of hair. You look totally, you look the stages of you look incredibly different. Like, the one, like I said, with you, that, I don't even know what you call that, a boy's haircut, basically. The hair is just,
short,
I'm like,
short.
that, yeah, that version of you looks so different from you with no hair, and then you now. It's three completely different people.
Unbelievable. That was kind of funny looking at me going in the courtroom, not in the orange jumpsuit, but whenever I was taking my plea deal, I'm like, oh my God, I got so fat. And Nick got fat. It happens. It happens in county jail. We get fat.
Right. Yeah. That's cute.
Definitely the days that I don't want to look back on.
Being in county.
Being in county. And it was funny, the lady said, I told her off, she said, I had, a share wig, and I'm like, that came from a black girl beauty shop in Kansas City, and it was actually, $50-something, so that was not a cheap-ass wig. It was a black girl wig. It wasn't a share wig. Oh, God.
I think she just wanted some fucking screen time or something because, when she said that, I was like, it didn't make sense to me. Nobody told you off. I was like, that was my only question. I texted your mom last night, and I was like, she told me to ask her if I have any questions and tell her that I don't. But that was the only one that I really had was the, wait, what? She told you off? Wasn't afraid to tell you off. Okay, what was that about?
Right. And I'm like, I was wondering that myself. I'm like, I didn't say anything to you. That was rude. You asked me how old I was. I said 19. And then I said...
That's a rude question. Who asked that?
I mean, I get that a lot. So, and I told her that. That's how exactly. I'm like, I get that a lot. And then I just grabbed my suitcase and we went into the hotel or wherever. You know, so it wasn't. It's just like I don't know what. It was weird.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm like, I didn't tell you anyway. People.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah. So was your interview with Amy after Jenner, or was it before Jenner?
I met Amy after Jenner, because Jenner had came visit me, as just like a friendly type visit, not really on an interview standpoint. And then after, on the 14th, the day before you came to see me, me and Amy had our interview. So.
Oh, you and Amy had your interview the day before I came to see you?
Yeah.
I thought that was the interview with Jenner because.
No. The interview you saw last night happened the day before you came visit.
That's so interesting because when I talked to Jenner, she had told me she interviewed you that day. Because that was like the whole reason.
She had one interview, but she didn't realize that the prison has rules about that. Because she's on my, was. I took her off just because I know that she's not going to, come back to visit on a regular. So I took her off my visiting list, but she was on my visitation list as a friend. And so she can't be the one that interviews me and is also on my visitation list. And so that's why she had Amy do it.
Well, just like the way that she described it to me, it just sounded like she lied to me or something. Like, I don't know, because like the day after, that was the whole reason that they wanted to do it with me and to begin with. I mean, like they were like, okay, Ken, so we want you to film yourself at the airport, like talk to the camera, make sure the camera is horizontal and not vertical, and like talk about what you're doing and where you're going, and then film yourself again when you get on the airplane, and then film yourself when you get off the airplane and all this shit. I was like, okay, and then when I got off the airplane, when I arrived at Kansas City, they were like, oh, we just flew in too. Like, what terminal are you in? And I was like, no, I don't want to do the interview right now.
Right.
I'm not gonna meet you in an airport terminal.
No.
So I left the airport and then lost my phone 20 minutes after that at the gas station. And anyway, but after it was all over, I talked to Jenner and she was like, because she had asked me, why I got kicked out, and I told her, and then I asked her how'd your interview? And she explained it to me as if she did it. She was like, oh, I went in and the interview was great, but my dress was too long, and they made me leave and change and come back. And
that's for the visit that we had. Oh God, I think it was I want to say either in August or early. No, it wasn't early September. I think it was August. And yeah, her dress was too short, and they asked her to go and change it. Thank goodness she had to change her clothes in the car. So yeah.
So she wasn't even there on the day that they gave me.
No, she wasn't there for
the
interview.
Dude, what are you? That is so strange. Like I could have sworn that's how she explained it to me. That's weird. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It's just weird. But anyway.
Well, it's over.
I'm sorry that you didn't like it and that they didn't. I mean, if you get a chance to talk to any of them, because your mom told me that Rod's pissed that they didn't mention the petition.
I'm sure he is. I mean, that was the one thing. I'm like, Dad is gonna be so fucking pissed because I'm like, okay, so they didn't air what I said or what they said about the petition on Dr. Phil. Okay, all right, we'll deal with that. But to go through with this only for the sole purpose of getting the word about the petition out there and them not put it in. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. And then they kind of felt like they kind of kept your parents pretty short. I'm sure there was a lot more footage than that, but
yeah. I thought it was funny. Mom cussed on television. Like, holy bleep.
Yeah. What? Wait. Oh, right. Yeah. when they found the medicine cabinet.
Yeah. I'm like,
yeah.
It's kind of funny, but I
well,
think they did wonderful. Their side of the interview, they did wonderful. I'm so happy with everything that my parents did and what my friends said. I couldn't be happier with their interviews. I think it's just the overall tone of everything, and then they're like, oh, Cletus, who do you think's the bigger villain, Gypsy or her mom, at the end of it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, really?
Yeah. Because it's like you said, like at the end of the day, they're in it for themselves. They're not really in it for anybody else.
Right.
They can say all the right things in the moment, and they can be all sweet to everybody. But then, like once they get what they want, like they just want to get as many viewers and as much comments and tweets and this and that as they can, because it further pumps up their income, So that's the harsh reality of it all. But anyway, I was going to ask you, like, do you still talk to Aaliyah? Does she ever come visit you, or?
Well, I had called her about a year ago because I had finally gotten her number, and like we were supposed to visit each other while I was in county, because I had just gotten sentenced, and Mike was like, don't have any visitors unless it's your parents until after the case is over. I just don't want anyone talking to the media or anything getting out about the case. So I'm like, even my friend Aaliyah? And he's like, well, I might use her as a witness, and you can't talk to a potential witness before trial. So I'm like, okay. But once I was sentenced, I was like, Mom, text Aaliyah to come and visit me at the jail on Monday night. Well, Monday morning, I was on the prison bus going to Vandalia. So I wasn't able to see her that night. But I sent her a visiting form, and I had called her about a year ago. We talked. It was a good conversation. We got caught up. Catching up, talking about how I've been, talking about how she's been. And I sent her a visiting form. I talked to one of her friends. I guess we have a mutual friend in common, Megan Pack, and she was in 2020 last night. She said that my voice sounded like I had a little too much helium. Okay, well, she came to hear about my case, and she became friends with Aaliyah. And I just recently got a chance to talk to her on the phone. She lost her husband. I guess he caught the flu, and he ended up being on life support, and they had to remove the plug and everything. So she is in a fragile state. So I sent her a sympathy card. But her and Aaliyah are probably going to come visit me sometime this year. So we'll be able to get a chance to talk and get closer.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, because I know that she was like talking about how she's been to like every single one of your pre-trials, and it's not. So I'm like, well, I mean, I would hope that she's still a part of your life if she loves you that much. So
yeah, it's just like she has a job, and like she's trying to work things out because she was engaged, but they I don't know if she might still be engaged, but they postponed the wedding because her and I think her boyfriend or fiance is having some problems, and so they just postponed the wedding. But I've extended that hand to come and visit me. I know it's a long way, but I'm
not too far.
I'm an understanding person. I'm like, coming visit me for 4 hours in a prison isn't that glorious. So I'm like, I'm understanding.
Not about that. But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, there's a really funny picture on your support page of your dad putting on makeup.
What?
For the interview, like whenever you do interviews.
Like, what?
Yeah, he's just putting on lipstick in the corner.
Right, that's what I was putting in my mind. Oh, that's funny. Well, I haven't.
Yeah.
I tried to call Mom earlier. I'm sure her phone.
Oh, did you not talk to her yet?
Not yet. No, I I called you
she
first
told
thing.
me to tell you. Okay. She told me to tell you. Can you tell her I have a really bad migraine? And that's what I didn't answer.
Okay.
It's a bad one. I think I'm coming down with the flu.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm sure like the other fucking pages like going crazy. I'm so happy I'm not in it. I'm so happy I'm not in that group.
Probably going insane right now.
Yeah. Everybody is talking right now about just how crazy Nick's beard is. Like, why
it's the winter time. It's the winter time. He'd grow it out in the winter time and then shave it in the summer. So
I'll bet you that he hasn't shaved it once since he's been in there. I don't know. Maybe not.
He has.
Okay.
Because like whenever I was in there, like I know him, so I know that usually during the summertime he'll shave his hair off, he'll shave his beard, and then in the wintertime he'll grow out his hair and grow out his beard. And so I'm like, it's the winter time, so I kind of know what to expect, and I can always time when he's gone to court by his hair.
Well, all right then. But anyway, I can't wait for this to finally be over with. Maybe he'll take a plea deal before trial. Who knows? We'll see. We'll just have to wait together and find out.
Yeah.
But
at least
anyway.
all of this is over, and I'm just waiting. I'm gonna, like with the tone of the inmates and stuff, they're just being cold to me, and I'm like,
Yeah, tell me what's going on with that? Like, are they?
Well, it's like, okay, so I know you've been in high school, all right? So it's like if you would have gotten in trouble and done something really bad, and very embarrassing. And so everybody in school is now talking and whispering behind your back, but you can still kind of hear what they're saying, and they give you sideways glances, and it's just, they're cold, you know? So that's what I'm going through.
Did everybody watch it last night or something?
Pretty much.
Really?
You know? I think it's the most annoying part is like, okay, well, they wanna make comparisons, and they wanna, draw up their own conclusions about what happened, and they wanna ask me about it, and I'm just like, please let me be, because right now all I want to do is curl up in bed and cry.
It's all right, Gypsy. It's all right. You still got your best friends in there. You still got your people that are at your side in there in the room, and I'm always here for you no matter what. So don't worry about what these people have to say or what they think, because they don't even fucking know the real story. All they know is what the 40 minutes of ABC News wanted to put out of the story, what they wanted the nitpick of your story to put out. So whatever they think of you is invalid, because we know the real story, we know the real you, and we know that what really happened. So it's honestly irrelevant what they think. And just a little while, like at the end of the day, everyone's got their own shit to think about, and once the day's over, a couple of days go by, they'll get back to focusing on themselves, and they'll forget all about it. So don't even worry about it, sweetheart.
Okay, so I'll just stay in my room for a good minute. I've got food in my locker, so I'm just going to eat and fix something at the house. I don't want to go to chow. So it'll blow over.
Yeah, it will.
Well, anyway, thank you for still hanging with me through all this shit.
No, actually, I'm done.
Really? What was the final breaking straw?
The way you had your hair, I didn't like it, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should.
No, I'm just kidding.
Should have had it straight.
I can't even think of anything somewhat clever. No, I'm not good. No, of course, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry.
Okay. I love
But
you. What time you gotta go to work?
I love you too. Let's see, it's about 11 o'clock right now. I have to be there at 3, so I have to leave in 3 hours or so. But I'm just gonna lay here. I'm still I was still asleep. Not that I say sorry or anything, because it's fine. Because I was waiting for you to call me, but I'm still asleep and lazy. And then I woke up and answered, and then I'm probably gonna just go back to sleep once we're done. But hey, hold on, don't hang up yet. I'm gonna tell you when I can talk to you next. Oh, I'm also gonna go outside and see if the mail came.
Okay.
But hold on, let me pull up my work schedule this week. Do you have school this weekend?
No. So I don't have school today. I don't have school today. I don't have school tomorrow. And I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday.
So you're just gonna stay in the dorm for a little bit?
Yeah. Also, I think an upcoming holiday is coming up.
Is there?
I think Washington's birthday or something. Something about a president.
Ugh, fuck. I'm so sick of holidays. As long as I don't fuck with my mail, I'm fine.
You should get a letter and the pictures today.
Okay, awesome. Well, I can't wait. I'll write you back right away.
You don't even have to respond to the whole Sebastian thing because we hashed that all out on the phone. So you don't even have to respond back to that in the letter.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I still feel stupid. We'll let it go. Okay, so it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. What's today? Today's Friday?
Today is Saturday.
No, today's Saturday. Okay, so I'll let you decide from what choices are here. So it could be Tuesday or it could be Saturday. We can just play it by ear. So if you are free on Tuesday, you can call me then. If not, then if you're busy, then you can call me Saturday, a week from today, which sucks. I'm waiting a whole 7 days, but that's fine. Honestly, because it's okay, because it's another week down.
Yeah.
Let's see how many more I have to go. Because it's hardly ever that I'm laying down when you call, so I can actually play on my phone for a second. Okay, so let's see. With today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It would have been 10 if I could still come back on my original planned date, but
on the 22nd of this month, it makes 2 months exactly.
Yeah, you're right. That's right.
I play around with my calendar too.
Okay, well, it's 11. As of right now, it's 11 weeks. 10 sounds so much better, but that's still so short. That's not even 3 months. It's 2 months and 3 weeks. So I can't wait. I'm already there. I'm already I've got a tent outside. I'm camping. I'm just waiting.
You're gonna make a little campsite out of the prison. It's too cold for that.
Yeah, fuck that, actually.
And do not sleep in your car because that's way too cold. It gets really cold even in March. I think I was saying that for a situation where I'd be there from the Saturday all day. God, my voice. From Saturday all day. So when is the second one? The second one is 1 to 4:30. Yeah, or 1:30 to 4:30, or is it 2:30 to 5:30? I forget. The second one is 2:30 to 6:30.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I can't even do fucking basic math in my head. 2:30 to 5:30. Am I retarded? No, I knew that. I can do +4.
It's in the morning. I'll give you a pass for that. I completely understand. Drink some coffee.
Yeah, 10:45. Okay, time to wake up. But yeah, so 2:30 to 6:30, and then it's not quite worth sleeping in the car. I can drive back for 2 hours for that. Sleeping in the car from 6:30 to 9:30. No, maybe not. But it is quite a trip. Let's see, if I'm living in, and if you have to go, it's fine.
No, I've got absolutely nothing to do today.
Okay, let's see here. If I'm living in Kansas, the general downtown Kansas City, and I was going to see you. Oh, by the way, how the fuck has Sophia been? Have you talked to her at all?
Nope. No, I haven't. We completely cut ties with her. Whenever this whole shit ended, where she had, I think Mom had texted her or had Facebooked her. She unblocked her from Facebook, then told her, if you don't stop messaging me and Gypsy and her friends and her father and shit, that we're gonna get a restraining order placed. And that was that was months ago. And so far I have not heard anything from her. And I haven't reached out, so I just haven't heard anything.
Well, I'm happy that she listened.
Yeah.
Because that was like the craziest obsession story I've ever seen.
And to come
that, at least
from,
that we know of.
To come from a friend that, we didn't like grow up together and stuff, but we were in groups together and wheelchair racing together. So it's like, but I mean that's whenever we were like 10, 9 and 10 years old. But for her to have this like ginormous lesbian crush on me, that is just like insane. Like I can't handle this.
Ginormous lesbian crush. You ever seen the movie Mean Girls?
Yes.
I think that's like a line like at the end of the movie. And it's like, do I have a big lesbian crush on you? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, because it was always, like the way that she would describe you two was like as if y'all were like childhood best friends, like all the way through, and she would always like jump into a comment thread like, "Oh, if you have any questions about her, you can ask me. I was her childhood best friend." And I was just like,
Whenever I was a child, I never had a best friend. My mom was my best friend, and I was, very isolated. So I had so many stuffed animals. This is when I started the 2020 episode. I'm like, other than my mom, stuffed animals were my best friends as a child. And I was in a group, Winners on Wheels, for wheelchair racing, and Sophia was one of my competitors. But we were in the group together, so we made friends. But I wouldn't say that we were best friends,
Right. Well, whatever. It's over now, I guess.
Right.
Okay, so it took me 1 day, 3 hours to see right now from my house. Seattle. Well, hours to get where you are. I'm living in Kansas City. It takes about an hour and a half. That's it. That's like right there. That's like right there. So, what a difference that would be.
Right.
Wow, it's from Springfield. See what excuses fucking assholes are not coming.
I think Springfield is 4 hours.
3 hours and 3 hours and 40 minutes of traffic. That's a long fucking thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the same as where my dad lives. It's like 3 hours or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's how long it was when I came in.
You're wanting to get an apartment, or are you wanting to rent a house, get an apartment? Like what?
Okay, I've already looked into it. So I kind of want to live in this area called Overland Park.
That is a good area. That is a good area.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to live, was Overland Park. So I was currently over there, and everything looks. Even though like someone told me like Overland Park is like one of the better areas, it's safer, it's this and that, I'll choose that one. And it's actually the rent prices in Seattle are like some of the worst. It's pretty bad. Like New York is probably the only one that's worse. So obviously even
like, don't live in Grandview. Don't live in Independence. Don't live in Liberty. Because the majority of women that are in here are like, I come from the Independence area or Liberty, and that's their drug.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Yeah, they have like drive-by shootings and a lot of drugs,
really?
A lot of
it's
crime.
a big city. Okay, so I'm looking at what you're talking about here.
But like
Grandview is
Grandview is
Raytown.
Yeah, Raytown. Raytown. I don't suggest.
Unity Village, Independence, Lee Summit. It's all kind of next to each other.
Mhm. And it's like it's the outskirts of Kansas City, and but Overland Park. I would go to the Oak Park Mall with my mom a lot, and so it's like I've been down that way a few times, and it's cool because whenever you you're either going or coming from Overland Park, you have to cross state lines, and it's like you're going, you're on a highway. I think it's Highway 70, and so you're going down the highway.
Oh shit! Overland Park is Kansas, isn't it?
Well,
Missouri.
There's I think two sides. There's you're going. I think maybe it is Kansas, because whenever I'm going to the mall, you have to exit the state of Missouri. It's like, welcome to Kansas. You have a little sign. And then whenever you're coming back to go to, like, downtown Casey, it's welcome to Missouri. So it might be in Kansas, but not way out there in Kansas.
It's like the first out across the state line. So so once you leave Kansas City, it's like Shawnee, Oakland Park. Those are all Kansas, and then Independence, Raytown, all the bad ones you said. Those are all Missouri. And then there's North Kansas City and all that shit. But usually, like anything on the south end is always kind of like that area. So I'll be fine. Yeah, I tell you that. So when I used to live in downtown Seattle, I was bartending. I would sometimes work till like 2:33, sometimes even 4 o'clock in the morning, just because not just how late the bar's open, and even if we close it, we always close at 2 no matter what. But sometimes cleaning up can take a while. So I used to live downtown, like in the bad area. It was called Pioneer Square. It's like South Seattle, but Seattle is very, very small. It's like I could walk from. Okay, so to kind of like give you an idea, the Space Needle is like the northernmost point of Seattle. It's like it basically starts Seattle from the north side, and then it ends by the stadiums, which is where the Seahawks play. So you could walk from the stadiums to the Space Needle in about maybe 40 minutes. Like it's not that big of a city.
Okay.
So anyway, so I would get off work at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I would walk home. And I lived in this bad area where there was this huge park, and there was always like drug addicts and like crackheads and like people selling drugs and all kinds of crazy shit going on down there. There's actually a true story one time where I was walking. This is a different story, but I was walking home from like the gas station or something like that, and this homeless guy was like, it was like really, really cold and windy outside, and I had this big bag on, and this homeless guy was like, hey man, I can't get this to light. Like he was like trying to like light a cigarette, or so I thought. He was trying to light a cigarette, and he's like, I can't. The wind keeps breaking the lighter. Can I use your jacket just to light this real quick? And I was like, sure, dude, I guess. And I was like, unzip my jacket and like let him stick his face into my jacket, and the motherfucker lights a crack pipe, and I was like, what are you doing? I thought you were gonna light a cigarette. He's like, no, man, I just want to get a hit. And I was like, fuck you, man. Like you should have told me that. I would have said no. But anyway, that's just like to give you an idea of like this area. So I would walk home in the middle of the night, and then sometimes I'd be like worried because I'd have like, $100 in tips in my pocket or something like that, or like coffee or whatever. But I have so these already be jumped for like 3 people. I'd probably lose. I could fight one. Like if 3 or 4 dudes jump on me, I'll probably lose. So like dudes, like if they see like this white boy like walking through the middle of the drug park at night, it's like a red flag. They target you. So what I would always do whenever I was walking home is like get like a hoodie and like put on the hood, and then like kind of like start like hunting over like a hat, and just like walking crazy, like rock my shoulders left and right, and just like walk through the park like kind of like blended in with the people in the park. I know I have ways to make sure I can get through these things. Anyway.
I just hope that, for safety's sake, I hope everything goes good. And whatever you do not live on Prospect Avenue. That whenever everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm from 29th and Prospect, I'm like, oh shit, you're hardcore gangsta now.
Are there gangs in there? Are there gangs shit, like gang members?
I mean, yeah. I don't know what this is per se. I know it's a gang membership. The Bloods, whatever the Bloods are. There's a few Bloods in here.
You're so innocent. You're so innocent. This is horrible. Bloods are like the two most great gangs.
Yeah, like the Crips and the Bloods and the Moons and the Stars and all that. Yeah.
It's funny, like, there is something called the Bloods. I'm like, yeah. The number one bad gangs in the United States. That's what it is.
But yeah, they have like in here if they have any gang affiliated tattoos, they have to have it recorded. And the other day I was like, I had got a Christmas card. I'm still getting Christmas cards, believe it or not. And one of the cards had a couple of jewels on them. And I was like, oh, this is cool. I could put this like right on the side of my eye and kind of make like a jewelry type deal, decoration, whatever. And they're like, my roommate's like, you can't put that. It's gang affiliated. And I'm like, but I've seen some girls with like it's a dermal. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. And they're like, you can't do that unless you have a dermal. You know, it might not be good. So it'd be like getting a marker and drawing your own tattoo, and they'll just like that's altering your appearance. And I'm like, okay.
Gang affiliated to have a dermal.
I know they have the weirdest rules in here. I still remember when I got
What color was it?
it was red, and I have another
yeah,
one.
Blue. Yeah. If it's red or blue, that's pretty much.
For the blood.
Yeah, that's right though. That's how it goes. That sucks though.
Yeah.
You know, I could tell you that like Mom told me one day in the past, like, oh, you can send cards, but they can't have like anything that can be peeled off, like glitter or whatever.
Well, I can get
I've
glitter,
always just gotten like the most plain Jane fucking cards for you.
Well, I can get glitter. They did change one thing about the mail, and that's a lot of the people, they make their hustle off of drawing cards and making artwork and sending them out in the mail. So now you can't send any homemade cards or receive any homemade cards. And so I'm like, okay, well, I hope my collages don't count, but...
Wait, you can't receive any homemade cards?
No.
I had this great idea for a card. Now I can't do it, so I'm happy you told me because it would have gotten rejected.
Oh.
But I had this really, really good idea for a card. And, it was gonna be like me. Remember I told you I usually don't draw anything or make art, but I was gonna like do this at some random time. But I was just gonna like make this.
We can still draw the artwork and send it. Like they still allow me to receive artwork. I guess they just don't want any sort of homemade cards being sent in because I guess they can't examine it to the fullest extent that they need to. And they were like, oh yeah, each piece of mail and cards and stuff will be examined for body fluids, hair, any powdery substances. However, this does not include perfume or lipstick. So I'm like, okay, well, I can still send my little kisses out. And you can still have your cologne that I love so much on the letters.
Wait, this is that you're not going to be able to do that anymore?
No, we can still do that. They wanted to revise it, and I don't even know why they revised it, because I'm like, these rules were already in place. Obviously, they have to look through the mail.
Yeah. But anyway, so, okay, well, maybe I'll just put this into a drawing for you. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And I'll send it to you, and I'll say, this is supposed to be a card, so give it as a card. But anyway, we have to work with what we have because it's always seems to be fucking changing. And I can't even find it. I like a rough drawing of it and like put it in my pictures, but I can't. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. So anyway, yeah. I mean, I've already looked at a couple places in Overland Park, and that's where I want to go. But it's also I think about where I want to work, and I don't want to work in Overland Park. I want to work downtown, so I don't want to live in a place that's like more than like an hour of a commute to get to my job. You know, so. There's a chance I might end up living downtown too, but if I end up staying with my dad for the first month or something like that, like that's really gonna suck because getting to work from there is a fucking nightmare. Let's see, he lives in Pleasanton, Kansas, which is like fucking nowhere, to Kansas City. Oh, it's an hour and 10 minutes.
Pleasanton, Kansas. I'm gonna have to keep a kind of look at the news and see if I can kind of spot that on the map because I don't know where that's at.
I'll make it easier for you. Do you know where Rich Hill is in Missouri?
No.
Do you know where that is?
Oh, hold on. The phone is giving me so much hell. Okay, what was it?
Okay. So where Springfield is. If you were to go west, you would enter about maybe a 20-minute drive away from Pleasanton when you got to Kansas. It was like Joplin.
Okay. Yeah, I know where Joplin is.
Okay. So where Joplin is, you go into Kansas, and then you go to what's called Pittsburgh or Fort Scott, and that's where it is.
Okay.
So, yeah. But I want to go to Branson so bad.
Well, go. It's awesome. It really is awesome.
Okay.
I mean, it's okay. So you're a city boy, so I know that you're probably not into all these little like saloon type areas where it's like it's very,
no, I can do it. I can
very,
do it.
very, very, very cowboy country.
Oh, come on. Okay, listen. Just because I live in a city now and because I have, like, city tendencies now doesn't mean there's still not, like, that part of me that's still there, okay? Because I did grow up in the South, so I do still have those, like, Southern roots to me, okay? They can come out. So I was talking to your mom one day, and there's this song. I can't remember who sings it. I think I already told you this, actually, but if I'm repeating myself, whatever. There's a song called Beta Hook, and I can't remember who.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I met this guy that sings it at a concert. Fuck, what's his name?
Hold on, I got it.
Justin Moore. Justin Moore, Beta Hook.
You're right. Justin Moore. So there's like.
He wears red boxers, by the way.
You saw his boxers?
No, it was during a concert, and he bent down, and I was like, okay, he wears red boxers. Anyway, I don't know why.
All right, I'm going to write that down, because that's good to know. All right, were there any kind of patterns on it? Like
No.
But anyway, like the lyrics of that song, I was watching the music video to it one day, and I was just getting ready for work, and I was like, that's kind of how you would describe me. Like, I don't know how to beta hook. I don't know how to. I don't drive a truck. I don't know. I don't know how to throw a line or all this shit that he talks about. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I've never kissed anybody in a hayfield. Summer rain falls down. Never.
Oh my God.
I've never done any of those.
Yeah, that was very country song. It's like it puts together all like these. Every country song is like about either a chick, a dog, a truck, or a John Deere tractor. Those are your four major
pretty
things.
Much it. All right,
beer, lots of beer, lots of drinking.
All right, so when I write you a country song, I'm gonna make sure to include all these points in there. Make sure that I find some way to make it about a truck or a dog or add all these things together. So just bear with me. It might take me about 15 years, but I'll get it for you.
Okay, is Same as me writing a rap song, which I don't could ever figure out a rap song.
Oh, I have one. I've written like 5 of them.
What?
So you know how you told me you hated rap, and it kind of crushed me a little bit because that was what I always wanted to be when I was younger.
A rapper?
Like when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to be a white rapper like Eminem, because I loved Eminem when I was a kid.
I like Eminem, and I don't know why I like Eminem, but no one else. But I like Eminem, and I don't know.
So I loved Eminem as a kid. He was like my idol, and I wanted to kind of like follow his footsteps. So I would always like sit at home and like write these little rap songs out, and they carried on to my 20s. And it wasn't until I was like 21, my mom was like, "Ken, you need to grow up and like stop and throw away these dreams of being a rapper. It's not going to happen." And I was like, "Yes, it is, Mom. Yes, it is. I just got to keep following my dreams. They're going to happen." So I continued to write, and then finally, all my friends were just like, "Ken, they're just not good. Sorry to tell you this, but they're just not good. They're not going to go anywhere." And I threw away all my bandanas, and I threw away all my my baggy clothes. I had a bunch of baggy clothes, and I just like threw away all my chains, and I burned it. I burned it in the trash can and walked away from that life. And I just made all that up, and you believed every single bit of it.
Oh my God, you suck.
Oh my God, dude, you actually.
Okay, you seriously got. You're just so convincing whenever you're giving me all of this.
Come on, you gotta know that.
Oh my God.
I thought that once I said, I told my mom no, and I kept doing it and threw away my chains and my do-rags and my, you would have been like, okay, you're full of shit.
Well, I was about to say, I mean, whenever, you rap, you have to be down with the hood and, been to prison and cut somebody and all this, hardcore gangsta shit. I just could picture you making up little raps about, the city. I don't know. Fuck.
About what? What city?
Like living in the city or whatever. I don't know. But I can't picture you getting into any trouble or anything. Oh, you rap about your one time going to jail?
Okay. I can think of another time I got into trouble as a kid where I wasn't a kid, I was 14, so I don't know if you consider that being a kid. I mean, I was a kid, but let's see. I've only been to jail. No, I went to jail twice, but one of them was I never actually went into the jail cell. They let me go, and it was because it was okay. So the story is, I was trying to buy beer illegally. I wasn't 21 yet, and I was trying to buy beer without an ID. And there was a cop that was strolling by and driving by the street, and the clerk waved out at him, and he came in and he was like, "Hey son, let me see your ID." And I was like, "Oh, I don't have one." And then and they would have let me go in any normal circumstance, but the clerk was like, "This guy came in here earlier and stole beer from me." And I was like, "What? What the fuck? No, I didn't." And he printed out a picture of this guy that I guess somewhat kind of looked like me, but it wasn't me. He had much longer hair. And the cop was like, "Oh, this does kind of look like you. So you did come in here earlier." I was like, "No, I fucking didn't. No, I didn't. I swear to God, no, I didn't." And they put me in cuffs and they took me to the police station. And they sat me down in these blue chairs, in this waiting room or whatever. And I sat there for 3 hours, and I was talking to all these people around me, and that's all that seemed. Okay, I've only been to jail twice, and I wouldn't even count that as once. I've only been to jail once. But I feel like in both situations, all anybody talked about was what you were in there for. That was people's first question to you, and that was all people talked about was why they were there. And it's I don't know. Anyway, so everyone's like, "What are you here for? What are you here for?" I was like, "I'm here for some bullshit. I didn't do anything." And I'm like, yeah, we all didn't do anything.
Yeah, we all didn't do anything.
And I'm like, yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, "No, but for real, I really didn't do anything. They have the wrong fucking person." And when they arrested me, I was at this gas station next to my house, right next to my apartment building, and I was still living with my mom. I think I was 18 or 19 at the time, a long time ago. And Anyway, I was barefoot. I had no shoes on when I was at the gas station. That's how trashy I was. I would just walk to the gas station with no fucking shoes on. and anyway, so when they arrested me, obviously I have no fucking shoes on. And then they take me to the station, and they realize that they have the wrong person. They finally, after like 3 hours, like they just say, okay, you're released because we don't have enough of a profile here to charge you with this. And I was like, okay, cool. So at this point, it was like late at night, and I have no fucking shoes on. And all they do is they just basically walk you out the front door and say, okay, good luck, go on home. And I'm like, we're in downtown Austin right now. My mom, like, I lived on the outskirts of Austin, Texas at the time. I was like, how the fuck am I going to get home? I have no shoes. I can't even walk. And I'm like, okay, well, we can give you these. And they, like, give me these little flip-flops, like these clay flip-flops that, like clogs, whatever you call them, Crocs.
Oh, like the ones that I wear in the visiting room? God, I hate those.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did have a pair of those on, I saw. So yeah, why did they make you change into those just for the visiting room? You can't wear your shoes.
Do.
Why?
No,
they don't conceal something?
Like I have the skate boots that they give me, and then I have my tennis shoes that I bought, but I cannot wear that in the visiting room. So like I could walk up there with my preference of shoes, but in the visiting room I have to wear those stupid flip-flop thingies. And like I could either wear them without socks or wear them with socks. So with socks it's a little more comfortable. But I'm so uncoordinated. That's a size 7 that I'm wearing. I wear like a size 4.5 to a size 5. And so I'm wearing shoes that are so big, and I have horrible balance as it is, so I trip just standing.
I wear size 13, so.
Okay.
That's funny though. My foot's 3 times the size of yours. It's okay. My feet are usually bigger than most people anyway. Like sometimes shoes don't even sell, or stores don't even sell shoes that are my size. Like most of the time, stores will only sell shoes up to size 12. That's like a line or something that sucks. But anyway, that's funny that you have to wear.
You know what they say about a man's shoe size, so.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it worked out. I'll show you in the visitation room.
Which one? Don't take it down again. I remember that at the visit. I'm just like, these are not my shoes. And I remember, God, I was so embarrassing.
What?
I said it was just so embarrassing because I'm like talking about how my interview went, talking about how my shoes don't fit, and you're looking at me with like goo-goo eyes. Like could this be any worse?
I like it. But fuck, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I had to walk home in these fucking flip-flops, and it was just the most painful, like horrible, shitty situation. Because like they're heavy and they're like thick, and I have no socks on to even like kind of like comfort your feet in between like steps. It's just it sucked. And then the reason I'm telling you this is because it goes back to what you're saying. Like you couldn't imagine me getting into any trouble. I was like, well, the only time I'd ever like gotten into actual trouble was when I was like 14, and I like broke in. Me and my friends. I had a bunch of like bad friends when I was younger. Like we broke into this abandoned grocery store. It's a grocery store that had like went out of business, and we broke away. We found a way in, like smashed a window and climbed through. We just found a way in. And then when we got inside, my friends just started wrecking it. It was a big abandoned store. There's nothing in it, but we just like being bad teenagers, and we're like breaking glass, and like we're just like throwing anything we see, and like we're just like smashing stuff that like really isn't much to smash, but whatever we could find, we're just like throwing it around and being crazy. And then we found like a roof ladder, like the ladder that led to the roof, and we climbed the roof, and we found it was part of a strip mall, so we found like a roof hatch that led down into this other business, Dollar General, and we went down into the Dollar General. And we didn't do anything. We didn't like steal anything. We didn't fuck anything up. We just whoa, we're in the store, and like they're closed, and there's nobody here. We can do whatever we want. And we went to like it was kind of cool. Like, you know, so 14-year-olds was cool. So like we went like into the break room. They had like an employee break room, and we went to their fridge and like ate all their food. And then there was like I think 4 or 5 of us, and my dumb ass was like, let's leave. I'm ready to go. And like instead of going back out the front or going back out the roof hatch, it was my idea to just go out the front door. Let's just go out the front door. Like we could just unlock it and just open it, and we'll leave that way. And there was like a Sonic, like fast food restaurant, Sonic, like across the parking lot. And I was like, let's just go there. Like once we get there, we'll be fine. So I unlock the door and open it, and as soon as I open it, this like screaming howl of a fucking alarm goes off, and it's so loud, and it's like, and I just like look around at everybody, and they're just like, Ken, you fucking idiot, and I'm like, okay, let's go. We start running, and like three people stayed behind while like me and one other friend of mine ran towards the Sonic. And anyway, we get about halfway there. It's a huge parking lot, like a mall style size parking lot. It's huge. And so like we're about halfway across the parking lot when we just get surrounded by fucking Georgia cops. And this is back when I was in Georgia. And I was like, you know, my heart is just like fucking racing, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm never in trouble. And anyway, so the cops don't arrest me. They like, when you're young, they just call your parents to come pick you up, and then they like write you a ticket. So they like wrote me a ticket, and I had to go to court. And it was not like a fine ticket. It was a court ticket. I had to go to court for it, and it was for like vandalizing and like breaking and entering and all these like crazy hard charges that would have gotten me like probably in juvie if I got convicted.
Yeah.
So I go to court, and I'm like dressed all nice, and I'm like sitting down in front of the judge, and the judge, it's like an actual courtroom, which is like a board meeting room kind of, and he like sits down and looks at me, and he's just like, you know what, son, you don't look like the kind of guy that gets into too much trouble. I don't feel like this is your fault, so I'm going to go ahead and just sign you off, and, you know, no fine, you're good to go. I was just like, wow, thank you. Meanwhile, like, all my other friends got, like, community service, and I was the only one that didn't get anything.
Wow.
But the truth is, I'm actually really bad person.
Innocent look to you, so it's very unsuspecting for you to...
I'm not, though. I'm totally not. Like, I just wish I could just have, like, one weekend with you where I could just, like, take you out and you could see me for, like, who I really am, you know? And a lot of other things. We would just go crazy downtown. I would just, like, what do they call that? They do that sometimes, but only for, like, it's called, like, FOMO. No, it's not called FOMO. It's something like that.
Like a weekend,
It's not like, it's first of all, it's never for anything like that. It would only be for, like, a funeral or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, if you had to go to a funeral, they call it something, like...
Yeah, I think check me out or something. I don't know. I haven't...
No.
I haven't looked into that kind of thing, and, like, in Missouri, they don't have anything. Like, once you're here, you're just here. And you're allowed your visitation. But, I mean, at least it's better than in county where it was behind glass. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I don't get into too much trouble because I found out, like, my roommate, she's in Orange right now for smoking inside the room. And so anyway, I guess whenever you're in Orange, you get a 2-hour visit, and it's behind glass with your visitor. So I'm like, oh, wow, I thought that was only for segregation. And she's like, no, it's for smoking violations. Well, not whenever you're in Orange, whatever gets you.
Furlough, it's called, anyway.
I'm like, damn, I hope I never go in Orange. Which so far I haven't.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like something really small can get you on fucking Orange. I feel like you have like a target painted on your back, and you have to you have to be careful, specifically you know.
Well,
I don't want you to get.
Do have targets on their backs, and you know, it could be from the guards, it could be from the inmates, and like right now, like we call it our hot room. Is our room hot? That means we're gonna get a lot of heat, a lot of room searches. But at least, like, everything that I own, I have no contraband. Well, I have a contraband rug, but that's it. And As for everything else I own. You know, I bought it. It has my number in it. It has my number engraved in it or whatever. So I'm not worried about contraband. All of my craft items, I have a permit for them. They're on my personal property inventory list. So it's like I really do nothing to get in trouble. And so I'm making that last violation with you in September, my last violation for at least 6 more months.
That was the last one you got. My God, that sucks. I feel so fucked. Yeah, well, because all right, and then
well,
you're gonna go back.
I feel I had got the one after because of Krista's stupid ass. She had freaking was smoking inside the room, and she didn't want to claim her cigarette wetties, and she let the whole room go down for it. And thankfully, our violations got dismissed because she finally took the rap for it and was like, "Those are mine." But we had to seriously, like, we got not me and her, but the other roommate got into an argument because she just wouldn't take the blame and she was going home in fucking 12 days. Like, it's yours, claim it, instead of everybody else getting a violation and trouble. And I'm like, I'm already on 15 days, act right. I can't go in orange on top of this.
God damn it, yeah. Well, I don't even know, like, has she contacted you at all since she's been out?
I don't know how she's doing. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Whenever my roommates leave, either they keep in touch or they don't. And so I mean, one has, and I just wrote her a letter, and so she's gonna be trying to find Mom's Facebook page so she can join the support group. And we took a picture together right before she left, and so she could post that. And I didn't send Mom the copies of my carnival pictures because I sent them to you, but I will be getting Mom a copy and sending her a copy. So you're going to get to see those before anybody else.
Oh, I'm special. I'm sure your mom's going to want a copy of it or want me to send her a picture of them or something. Or maybe not, because I guess she's going to get them from you. But
I'll send her own copy.
Yeah, it's about that time. It's about noon. Usually the mail's here by noon nowadays, now that the holiday over. So I'm supposed to be getting the collage, you said?
You'll get the collage, I think, on Monday. A Monday or Tuesday. So.
When did you send it out?
I sent it out, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. I think Thursday more. Like it.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn. Okay.
And all
right.
it is is a picture of me. One of the ones that I did not send Mom to put in the group by the Christmas tree whenever I got my hair straightened. So it's just one of the other pictures that I kept for myself. So I just decided to put it in a collage. And I had some magazines, Cosmo magazines, girly magazines. So I cut out some clippings from there. And I saw this outfit. Well, I put together this outfit. And one was this black leather jacket, and it has like a white, I saw a white dress that was like cords underneath it. So I just kind of put together some stuff. And these shoes, I'm such a chick. These shoes are amazing. I would so wear these shoes because they're like $1,000-something. I would never pay that much for shoes. But it's
Shut up.
It's
this last night.
It's a high heel, but it has a heart. Like it's black and gold. And for the heel, it has a heart. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
It said in the magazine, but I don't know anymore. But I was just like, it's so pretty. I'm going to put that because I was like, cool with that outfit. But I was just never. And then I looked at the price, and I'm like, 1,000 something. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
No.
Now you're just making me feel more and more stupid. You're just making me feel more and more stupid.
Why?
Because I told you last night that I spent $1,400 on shoes.
Yeah. Well, I'm a cheap chick. I'm like, I don't know.
All right, so I'll take you to Target and you'll be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm the prissy pants, but not that much for prissy pants.
Well, if it makes it any better, I actually returned those shoes, and I didn't actually give them as a present. I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this. I bought them at first, and I was like, no, I'm returning these. So, which makes it probably even worse because I backed out on the gift, but whatever. Anyway, well, I'm excited to get the collage, and I'm excited to get the letter finally, and the pictures and everything else. And I know I'm going to send you some very soon. Okay. Just know that they're coming very soon.
Okay.
I'll probably go take some in Seattle today.
I'm holding out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what are you going to do this weekend?
I'm just gonna study because I didn't have my test yesterday because I thought I was going to be testing yesterday for my TABE test, and my teacher told me wrong. So I woke up at like 5 a.m., got ready, had ate tuna because tuna is supposed to be like brain food. So I had made tuna salad. Yeah, at like 7:30 in the morning, and then I had to chew on a peppermint because that's supposed to help increase energy or something in the brain.
And take away the smell of your nasty-ass breath from eating tuna?
Right, exactly. So I was like, I'm not going to leave the house with some tuna breath. So I chewed on the peppermint, and then I brushed my teeth, and then I was like, I didn't get a little appointment slip that they slip in our door. And I'm like, okay, well, let me check the docket. And the docket didn't have me on it. And so I asked the guard. The guard said that they don't have anything for me, but if they need me, they'll call me. So 30 minutes past 8 a.m., I'm not called. So I was like, okay, I'm not testing today. I just woke up and did all that shit for nothing. So I've got to do all that again Monday. But I was happy because I knew I had the 2020 thing going on, and my brain would have just been focused solely on that instead of actually the math and the language and the reading. So I'm just happy that they pushed it back till Monday. So I'll be studying.
What kind of test is it?
Oh, wait, hold on. Say that again?
What kind of test is it?
Just in all of my areas that I'm working in, so reading, language, and math. And so I got a 94% on my overall level that I'm in for the math. So I'll probably bump up to level A because I'm in level D right now. And so I'll probably level up to level A, and we'll see. Maybe I could take the pre, and oh god, this is awesome. They've changed the pre-test to make it so what was once the final GED test is now the pre-test, so it's harder. And they've made the final test
really
harder.
So when do you think you're going to get it? Like, when do you think you're going to take the final test?
You know what? I'm gonna set a goal.
Take your time. Don't even don't even rush it.
I'm setting a goal.
I don't think you're trying to rush it.
Right. I'm setting my goal that I could at least get a 9.0 on my TABE test for math because it's the only thing I need. Other than that, reading, language, I've got this shit down. But with the math, I need the 9.0. Then I'm qualified for the pre. Then I take the pre 4 weeks later, and if I pass the pre, then I go on to taking my HSE, which stands for high school equivalency test. So that's really the final test. But everyone that has done the test said that it's so hard. The math is no math that we've studied. It's like all of the, polynomials and all the integers and stuff. Like, it's mostly slope, percent, very, very complicated algebra. And I'm just like, this is insane. But I'm going to take my time.
Gee, I mean, look at it this way. Like, I remember when I first started writing you, and you were still like doing your timetables.
Mm-hmm.
And like, And look at how much more you're already you're ahead of me now.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm ahead of you, because I mean,
I think you would beat me in a test.
we're doing all the same stuff. Like, I haven't started. What you wrote in a letter? Is it chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry and calculus and stuff like that.
I'm not doing any of that.
Well, it's coming. You just wait. It's coming.
I don't want to.
I don't want to either. No, well, I can't wait to take my picture with my certificate in hand and be like, okay, I made it. Here you go. This is courage for you.
Is your test, is it online? You have to go to a classroom?
I have to go into a place and do it, and they have to watch you. They walk up and down the road to make sure you're not cheating. It's really stupid.
Oh.
It's you have to turn in your cell phone and turn in all this shit. And, it's they give you a calculator for parts that you are allowed a calculator on, and they take it away for parts you're not allowed to have it on. It's like taking an SAT. It's for some reason that serious. I don't know why, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you be mad at me if I joined the Army?
Are you wanting to join the Army? Is that
not really.
That you want to
not
do?
Really. Not really. I was just curious.
Well, for that, I have an answer for that. And whenever you had played that really cruel joke on me, and I knew that you were bullshit.
He didn't even buy it.
Yeah.
He didn't even buy it at all.
No, I didn't. But I mean, to be honest, I love you no matter what. But being in the Army it's hard. And especially, it's hard on the couple. It's hard having to think that your lover is going away and possibly every minute of the day he might be getting killed and he might die. So that is a very difficult thing to have to bear for the wife, the lover, the stuff, whatever. And especially if there's kids involved. Because, I mean, I've seen many, many movies and stuff about soldiers and stuff, and though what they do is very honorable, it's very difficult. And I've seen someone leaving their family to go to Iraq and to go to Afghanistan, and it's heartbreaking. And it's I don't even know this person, but I'm crying because they're crying. So to have someone in my life be going to war, and for a pointless war that I have no idea why we're fighting over there to begin with. That I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I would not be supportive, because I think I'm supportive in everything that you do, but I would advise against it. I cannot be yeah, go join the Army. I wouldn't do that. No.
I think I could do it because it would mean that I wouldn't be able to spend any time with you and for you, and I would be able to see you, or even writing you would be completely different because it would take weeks to get a couple of days because I'll be overseas. So I just don't think it's worth it just because of that. I wouldn't have you at all, so I wouldn't do it. But I thought about it years ago, and I decided not to do it ultimately because I don't know, it wasn't anything that I really wanted to do at the time, and I see that right now, there's a lot of recruitment going on because there's supposedly a war that's about to happen with North Korea.
Oh, I already know. That is freaking the shit out of me. Because I'm
I know.
Before, I would watch the news and I wouldn't care. And I'm sure that this kind of thing happens and has happened, many years ago and stuff. And it's just idle threats. And I'm sure the U.S. gets a lot of threats. But somehow this one feels different. And with the president that we have now, I heard about his tweet about my button is bigger than your nuke button. I'm how fucking immature. Oh, my God.
You said that. I heard that Kim Jong-un said, that's cool. I want him to know that my button is bigger
than his button. And mine works. Yeah.
It sounds like something a 10-year-old would say. It literally sounds like something a 10-year-old would say.
I'm damn it all to hell. We're going to get blown up.
So, Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But like because like these tensions are like getting worse and worse and worse every day. Like recruitment in Seattle is up a lot, and I'm like, oh, if I would ever do that, probably not. I would never do it unless like we went to war and like they were like we need all the people we can get or something like that. And I was like, okay, I'll go do what I can. But
I mean, they have lots
I just
of
couldn't.
people, though. They have lots of people that enlist. I don't know if it would ever be one of those drafting things to happen again. But, like, I know, I do have friends that are in the military. One lives in my neighborhood. And, you know, it's a lot of training they have to go through. And even Marcia Smith, the lady that was on 2020 last night, Nona, her grandsons have joined the Army, and they've been in basic training for years now. So it's a lot of training before you even get to go out on the field. So,
right.
I mean, I just don't join.
Don't worry, I'm not going. Don't worry, I'm not going. I was just curious to see what you'd say, but like the only way I would go is if. Because like they're saying that if we do actually ever go to war, that Seattle and Los Angeles will be like the first two cities attacked. Obviously, this is crazy. Like this would probably never happen. I couldn't imagine an actual attack happening on the United States. But if for any reason we did go to war, this is like the first place that they pick because we're the closest to the ocean. So they needed me to jump in there. I don't know, but I wouldn't do it on my own free will. Just so I wouldn't want to leave you behind, or like you know, they would come see you. I wanted to.
No.
But anyway, hey, I wanted to ask you a question.
And I don't want you to join the Army. Okay.
I won't join the Army. But the Marines, I'm going there. Anyway, all right. So I wanted to do this little test with you because I told you earlier that I would do it. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and I just want you to answer them.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a funny first question. The time comes for you to move on. You choose to stay in familiar territory or travel to new places.
Travel to new places.
Choose an item to bring with you on your journey. A guidebook or a camera?
A camera.
What kinds of photos do you prefer to take? Candid shots of local life or intriguing shots of historical sites?
Candid shots.
Okay. When a group photo opportunity comes, you suggest a way to get a good shot of everyone or offer to take the picture?
Offer to take the picture.
Really? I feel like you're the opposite. Like, because offering to take the picture means that you're not in the photo. You're such a camera hog.
Exactly.
So.
I mean, at times I am, but at times I'm not. It depends on my mood.
Like, no, I'll never be able to compete with how many pictures you had of you when you were younger, because there's so many of you as a kid. So many, and you met Sean Astin. I had no idea you met Sean Astin.
Yeah. I've got like a big freaking autograph book, and they had came to New Orleans because this was back in 2004, and they were there for Mardi Gras, and
you were the queen.
No. I was the queen of Mid-City Parade. Whenever the Ronald McDonald House presented me with being queen for their little parade, so that's what I was queen for. But I think that was much earlier. I think that was in 2000.
Okay. All right. So when traveling on a budget, you choose to save money and live modestly or live adventurously and trust in the kindness of others?
Live modestly.
Good. I was hoping you'd say that. To stay within your means, you choose to take odd jobs whenever you can or share what you have with people you come to trust.
Take odd jobs.
You want to buy an item from a street vendor who gets pushy. You choose to forego the purchase to avoid unpleasing him or negotiate hard to strike a fair deal.
Walk away.
Okay. When returning to a place you used to call home, you first choose to catch up with family or explore the area to see what has changed.
Explore the area, see what's changed. I have done this.
What makes a place special to you? Good times spent there with friends and loved ones, or the personal experiences you had there?
I'm going to say personal experiences.
Okay. If a favorite place was at risk of being torn down, you would support a community movement to preserve it, accept that it will soon be gone, and move on.
Make a rally or a petition. Here, the first one.
Okay. Okay, so this is a divergent quiz I told you I would do with you earlier. You never did it, so I wanted to do it. So apparently you score highest in the, forgive me if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly, erudite and dauntless. Those are your two highest.
Cool.
And then your middle one is candor, and then candor, and then the second to last is amity, and then the last one, oh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Amity is your third trait, and then candor is your second to last trait, and your abnegation is the last trait.
Okay.
Says you are divergent. You are divergent.
Okay, so check yours now.
If it's the same fucking quiz, though, I don't know. Let's see. It is. Okay. Time comes for you to move on. You choose to definitely travel to new places. I'm doing it right now. Choose an item to bring on your journey, a guidebook probably. From the options in your guidebook, you choose to join the tour group and see as much as you can, or see only the sites that interest you. Probably just the one that interests me. When a crowd forms around a famous site, you join the crowd to share in their excitement or stay out of the way. That's a different question than you had. You join the crowd to share in the excitement or stay out of the way and wait for the crowd to disperse. I'd probably join the crowd to share the excitement. When traveling on a budget, you choose to save money and live modestly or live adventurously and trust in the kindness of others. See, like, the way that question, that answer is set up as if I'm going to, like, beg strangers for money. So it's like, trust in the kindness of others. I don't want to, like, ask anybody to give me anything. So I guess I'll just save money and live modestly.
I hate asking people for shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, do you have a soda until Tuesday? And I'm just like, I hate asking people. So it's like, I'm like,
a soda until Tuesday?
Yeah, because, I mean, sometimes you run out of stuff, and, you know, store day is, you know, around the corner, and you're like, you run out of a soda before store, and you're going around to people's doors. Do you have a soda until Tuesday? Do you have a soda?
Yo, hook me up with a Pepsi before Tuesday, dog.
Right.
Yeah, I hear you. To stay within your means, do you choose to take odd jobs or share what you have with people you've come to trust? I definitely take jobs whenever I can. You want to buy an item from a street vendor who gets pushy. You choose to, I'd probably negotiate and strike a deal. When returning to a place you used to call home, you first choose to catch up with friends and family. I've always done explore the area. That's always been me. Like, whenever I fly back into Austin, like, I just take my rental car and just drive around the city at night, the first night that I'm there. What makes a place special to you? Good time spent there with friends and loved ones, the personal experiences you had there. Personal experiences. If a favorite place was at risk of being torn down, I would just accept that it'd be gone. No. So I scored highest in the dauntless trait.
I knew it.
And dauntless trait and erudite.
Okay.
Erudite and dauntless.
Great. So you're smart and you're brave.
My least one is kind. Apparently I'm not kind at all.
What is amity or?
Amity, yeah. Amity is the lowest one.
But you're probably still divergent, huh?
I'm still divergent. So I'd be killed, I guess.
Well,
And then candor is my third, and then abnegation is my It's still pretty low, apparently, like selfless and kind are like right next to each other.
Hey, I think you're pretty selfless and kind.
At least I still have you. Thank you.
I think you have a great balance of everything. So.
Yeah, well, is that what it means? Like you have a balance and you're divergent, or?
Well, yeah, because like whenever someone is divergent, that they have the traits of everything, all of the factions. Whereas some people only have certain traits. If they're dauntless born, they're brave, they're gutsy, they're ballsy, they don't give a fuck. Those are wild ones. And if you're abnegation, you're selfless, and you have to forgo vanity. You can't wear makeup. You can't wear extravagant clothing. It's just being yourself, and you try and give what you can to other people. And amity is kindness, and they just kind of like they grow the crops. They, everything's all peaceful and hippie. They're the hippies. So, and
all right. Well, at least I have you to like fill me in. The only I haven't seen that one, and the only other like not teenager, but like young adult like film adaptation series I haven't seen is Maze Runner.
So that's a good one. I've seen the first two. And I've seen the second one once, and it was in Vandalia. But I've seen the first one multiple times, and it's good. I think the newest one's coming out soon, or came out.
Yeah, there's a lot. The last one's supposed to come out. So I think I went to go see the first one in theaters. I think I fell asleep. I was like with my friend, and I fell asleep.
It's long.
And I just remember seeing like this one scene where like they like wake up and there's like this like girl in like a treehouse and she's like throwing things down at people or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I remember about that movie.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. Like I remember seeing the first one, and I'm like, this is how I know I'm a pervert. I'm like, so they have like this whole camp full of boys, and they bring one girl in. I bet they're all like, hey, breeding, woohoo, a girl.
That's like not good. There's like gang rape.
That's horrible.
I love it. Well, I'll go back and check it out. Just for that scene.
But a lot of good movies are coming out soon.
Dude, oh my god, I want to see Alpha so fucking bad because the dog looks so wolf-like and majestic, and I just want to see that movie because of that.
Okay.
It's a CGI like husky, but it's not like a husky. It's like a wolf or something.
Okay.
And it looked really good. I mean, when I saw the trailer, they showed the trailer when I was watching Star Wars, and it was like I was with my friend. I was watching 25 trailers, and at one point I just was sitting in my chair and I was like, another fucking trailer? And like my friend came up to me and was like, Ken, just calm down, because there was just so many fucking trailers. Watch the goddamn movie. But anyway, Alpha was really good. That's gonna be great. Can't think of anything else that's coming up, but like I'm like super looking forward to this year. When the fuck does Taboo start so we could start watching that?
I don't fucking know.
Are there numbers on the phone that you're holding in your hand? Or are they like on the wall and you have to like, do you know what I'm saying?
The phone was cutting out. I couldn't hear anything you said. Repeat.
So the number dials in your phone, are they on like the phone that you hold up to your head, or are they like on the wall?
They're on the wall.
Because for some reason, there's sometimes when you're talking, I can hear like digits being pushed.
Yeah,
like,
that's because like all of our well maybe I don't know about on your end as far as hearing beeps, but like hearing people punch in numbers and stuff like this sound. That when there's like four 4 phones that are all in a row, and they kind of look like a little booth, like a little phone booth. And so it's like we're all next to each other, and so like I can hear what they're saying, they can hear what I'm saying, so I should just like plug one of my ears so I can solely hear you or Mom or whoever I'm talking to. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Like, can you hear this?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I hear that like every couple of minutes. I just hear like something like that, like a. I don't know, what the fuck is that?
Weird. Huh. Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, I was trying to see here before I let you go, when that show starts. Because that's what we were talking about. Let's see here, but it's not coming. It's not. Oh fuck! Never mind.
Was it canceled? I mean,
no, it's not canceled. It's coming back, but it's not coming back to FX.
Oh, okay.
It's coming to BBC. BBC One.
No! Damn it! I don't catch BBC. Oh. I hate fucking prison. Can't watch Doctor Who. I can't watch this. I can't watch Game of Thrones. What's the point of living?
There isn't one. Just go ahead and end it now.
In my misery. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks.
Well, hold on a minute. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong because I see other articles here that say season 2 coming to FX, but the top one I see says coming to BBC. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, hold on. Director Ridley Scott, who was an executive producer for Taboo, added, "We're thrilled people want to know what happens next, and that BBC and FX are up for more adventures." So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's coming to FX, but it doesn't have a date though. I don't think it's coming anytime soon.
Well, I'll be watching a couple of shows start this month, so I'll be watching
like what?
The Alienist. I think that plays on TNT. It's kind of, I guess, in the, I don't even know what time period that is. This is how bad I am about this. It's probably like 1800s, I guess. It has Dakota Fanning in it. And then another one is a show that I've already seen, The Magicians. So they're coming back for season 3. So that is on Wednesday. And I'm already watching Vikings and this new show called Nightfall, right after Vikings. And it's on the same channel. And
you have 1 minute left. Free call from
Gypsy Blanchard. Hold up.
An offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
How does hours fly by and I don't even feel like it has?
I know.
Oh, I had looked at the clock and I'm like, is that seriously the time? So,
I know. I feel like you called me like a little after 10. It's already almost noon.
Right.
Like, fuck, dude.
Like, oh my god. But yeah, I'm watching different new shows, and the new season of The Bachelor started, which, like, he's one of the favorites that I've had ever since he's been on this one season. He was on The Bachelorette. Well, now he's a Bachelor. And so I've been watching that. So
I heard about that one.
Yeah, Ari.
Like
I've been a
he didn't
fan
get
of Ari.
the girl on The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
So they put him on The Bachelor.
So
I've never watched any of those, you know, but it's funny because, like, I've always thought of them as, like, a girly show, and, like, even, like, at my job, like, they have, like, a pool. Like, whenever the show starts, they all have a pool, and they all put money into it, and they all basically bet on who it's going to be. And a bunch of dudes are in it, and, like, everybody's in it, and, like, I'm like the one that doesn't join. I'm, like, the one having the FOMO over here by not getting into the fucking pool here, but I just don't know anything about the show. I've never watched it. I don't really know how it works.
It is very...
I mean, I know how it works.
I mean, it's very, very chickie show.
Right. So I don't get, like, I have these grown ass fucking men that I work with beards and fucking.
I mean,
and they.
It's for the Bachelorette. It's a bunch of women, and I mean it's for the Bachelor. No, for the Bachelor, it's one guy and a bunch of women. For the Bachelorette, it's one woman and a bunch of guys. So I mean, I guess it depends. What if it's the Bachelor?
They should just put like a super like fat and like ugly dude as the Bachelor and just see how many women.
Right, and plus, like, okay, my biggest thing is, even though it's a show that I watch, I can still be a harsh critic. I'm like, at the end of the day, whenever they're like freaking signing up, all these women are signing up for the Bachelor. They don't know who the Bachelor is yet, so they're signing up to date a guy, but they don't even know who he is yet. And, so once they do find that out, like, going through the whole process, they go, travel all over the world, get to do really great things, have this very extravagant lifestyle. But I'm like, at the end of the day, that's going to fade away. That is not his mansion. That is not his car. And he doesn't have all this stuff to take you all these places. So at the end of the day, like, you need to fall in love with the man and not the places. Because y'all going to have bills, y'all don't have the money, he might have a job, I don't know, but, I mean, you have to I think about things in a realistic sort of way.
Like, I have this roommate who loves reality television, and she watches, like, she was watching the one that was called Bachelor in Paradise, like, a while back, like last year. And that was like all like the Bachelor like rejects that like got their own show or something like that. And then she was like she watches things like Floribama Shore and like Real Housewives and all these reality shows.
Oh God.
And it's funny, like me and my roommate, my male roommate Joaquin will be like, honestly, whenever I sit down for like 5 minutes and like watch these shows, it makes me feel better about myself because I'm not like these fucking people. Like some of these people are so fucking ridiculous. It's just like, is this all for camera or like is that really your personality?
It's funny because Jelly, she won't watch The Bachelor with me, and this is like the only reality show that I watch besides Survivor. And she's like, I don't like The Bachelor. And I'm like, oh, but okay, so you won't watch a dating show, but you can watch a bunch of chicks sit around at home and they're rich, and that's like the whole point of the show. Like, why are we watching these people sit on a couch talk about their drama? I don't know.
I know, like the fucking Kardashians and shit. Like,
right.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. Not that I'm a hater.
I don't know what's so entertaining. It's like, is it the fact that they're rich? I mean, okay, I'm just a regular person, but could I just start me up a career out of having my big ass in a sex tape or something? Because that's how Kim Kardashian got started.
I don't know, Gypsy. Let's try.
Give me a bunch of $1 million.
All right, that's how we're gonna make our money when you get out. Okay, so I'm gonna quit my job and we're gonna make a sex tape and get you butt cheek implants and see where it goes.
I don't need butt cheek implants. I'm good.
All right, perfect. They never show you walking away. They only show you walking towards. So.
Well, like, do you know what a bubble butt is? Okay, I have a bubble butt.
Okay.
All right.
I'm definitely gonna pick you up next time I see you now.
And like, I don't. It's funny because like someone asked me, a guy had asked me, like, I had told him, I said, like, I was making a joke, and I'm like, oh yeah, because I have the 3 deadly things. I have a big ass, I've got big boobs, and I got a fat pussy. And he's like, what's a fat pussy? I'm like, how do you explain it? I'm like, it's puffy. I'm trying to explain this, and I'm like, my pubis is puffy. I don't know, I've got cushion.
Puffy.
Puffy. I just don't know how to explain it. And they're like, you got a fupa? And I'm like, no, I've got no stomach. I've just got cushion in certain places.
Okay, all right, Gypsy, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. It's too early in the morning right now.
Sorry.
What kind of guy needs you to explain that?
I don't
Maybe
know.
someone who just wanted to hear you talk about it. That's probably what I would do. Actually, I don't know what that is. Can you tell me again what that is? And this time, go into more detail.
That could have been why. Because I'm like, how do you not know?
The 3 deadly sins. All right. Well, I love you.
I love you. I'm going to let you go on that note.
No, you're not gonna let me go on that note.
Oh.
I wanted to look at one more thing before you leave.
Okay.
I wanted to I was looking at shows that are starting this month, and I know you told me to look at some too, so I'm doing that right now. And I'm already on the website, and I'm looking at ones that say new that you can watch. Most of them are on Netflix, so you can't watch any Netflix yet. But how do you feel about us watching America's Top Model together? That sounds great. Let's do that.
Too chicky?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Let's see. Love After Lockup. A reality show called Love.
Absolutely. Am I watching that?
What is that? Is that actually what I think it is?
Yes, it is. And we were the first 2 people that my mom thought about. She was like, so I saw this preview on E, right? And it's this reality show, and I thought of you and Ken right immediately after watching the preview for it. I'm like, okay, Mom.
I gotta see this now.
I know. I guess
it's
people that have fallen in love with people that are in prison. I don't know.
All right. Is it like a It's a reality show though. I wonder if it's I gotta look this up before I let you go. Hold on 1 second. I know you've got shit to do.
I don't have anything to do except eat.
Oh, so it's about. Ooh, it's interesting. So it's about it's like a reality show about couples who finally get to meet after their release.
Oh.
Couples finally meet their fiancé upon release. Will their love survive after lockup on the rocky road to the altar? Well, I don't see how that would. I feel like it'd be harder when she's still there, or he's still there, or whatever. Right. And I think most of the situations in here are male prisoners. That's what it looks like, anyway.
Okay. Oh,
okay, so we'll have our own little section. Maybe they'll call us up for season 4.
Yeah. I was like, I wrote you a letter. I'm like, I can't believe in December of this year it's going to be 3 years till I see the board, and I'm just like, I can't believe that. Like, I thought.
I know. I mean, it's already been 2.5 for you in there. You know, so basically just repeating what you've done now in a little bit more time, and you'll be in front of the parole board. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's already, like, the road is already coming, you know,
I'm like,
to a halfway point.
You're right, a halfway point.
To a halfway point.
It's like amazing. And it's like I can't even remember. Like, I have good memories, I have bad memories, but it's not like almost 3 years worth of memories shoved into my brain. It's like I take certain bits out of the 3 years, you know, almost 3 years that I've been locked up, and I'm like, you know, it's not so bad. You know, once I hit prison grounds, it flew by. And it seemed like I was always staying busy with either doing interviews, school, work, you know, I don't know, doing stuff that it just flew by.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, when you keep yourself active, like, as time goes by better, of course. You know, like, that's why I'm happy you're not just, like, sitting in your, you know, your room doing nothing every single day all week long. Do they make you have a job in there, or
I'm required to have a job. I'm required to have a job, and, I mean...
So what if you choose not to do it? Then what? Like, you get, like, they put you in the hole or something?
If you choose not to do your job, you get fired, and you have to go looking for a new job.
No, but my point is like if you just have somebody in there who's super defiant and like does not want to do any job, like will not go to it no matter what you give her, she won't do anything. Like well, then what happens?
For disobeying a directive, she'd go to the hole. And so like my first job ever was working in the kitchen, and working in the kitchen sucked because I had to wear the skate boots, stay on my feet, and I know this is an actual real job. So stay on my feet for like 6 hours with not sitting down, no breaks. And it's insane. My feet. I've never felt such pain in my feet in my life. I'm like, I feel like I'm walking on needles, and I get nauseous from just, the constant standing and no break, and I'm like, really just sit down on something. I was trying to sit down on like furniture and stuff, something metal to sit down on, because like they won't allow you to sit down. And I'm like, I'm not even cooking. It's not even time to serve the food. We're just standing around for no good reason until it's time. So
does it feel like unusual to walk around because you didn't have a chance to do it for most of your life, or?
No, like now I'm used to it, and in the beginning, whenever from the moment that I had left my wheelchair in the house and me and Nick left, I felt heavy. Like I've never felt my body weight as much as I did trying to walk, and on top of that, being high, so I was uncoordinated. And so I just remember like feeling so heavy and getting winded.
You're telling off cab drivers and
Yeah, telling off cab drivers. And it's like I know I'm different whenever I'm high, but I know I'm not that different to tell someone off. So I'm just like that didn't happen.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so stupid that she would say that. There's like nothing to it. It's boring. No one's like hoping to hear some like crazy story about
right,
it.
Right.
Like you slapped her or something.
I slapped her. That's funny.
No,
nothing like that. Nothing crazy like that. But the job that I have now, it's easy, and like my boss, I call my boss bitch face, not her face, but and she's the one that tells you that there's a spot on the floor and you didn't clean it good enough.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh God, bitch face will be working today. She's off on Thursdays and Fridays. And God help it if she does our room search, because she goes through my paperwork. She goes through all my mail. She's the one that takes out your letters and like messes them up and throws them in my tote. I'm like, I have to reorganize this all over again. And I'm like, they allow us to keep our stamp bags, because they put our stamps whenever we buy them from the store, these stamp bags. So your letters fit perfect in them. And so I got everything organized. But when she does the room search, she takes my stamp bags, and I'm like, they give this to us. It's not contraband. And I have to hide all my little pretty things and goodies, like, my little rhinestone studs and stuff to decorate my makeup with, or some shit. My perfume samples, she considers that contraband. And so it's just like I have to walk on pins and needles whenever she does a research. So tonight I'll be packing my contraband in my panties. I remember in town I bought a whole size bigger than what I am. I think I'm a size 6 in panties, and I bought a size 7 just so I could pack contraband. Now, these are not sexy panties. They're not thongs. They're granny panties.
Are they?
They're not sexy whatsoever. And like 99% of the time, I don't even wear panties. So, because I'm like,
that's kind of why I never ask you, like, hey, well, so what are you wearing today? Because I know that it's probably just prison garbage.
Right? So, yeah.
Granny panties.
Granny panties. Great. And I'm like, they're too constricting. Jelly has to hear me complain about it whenever I have to wear them. And I'm like, they're constricting. I hate them. And
constricting?
Yeah, constricting. I like to be free, okay? If I had the opportunity, I'd be wearing thongs. Like, I don't. So I'm just like, if I have to wear them, like, I have to wear them on a visit because I know I'll be stricter. So,
Oh, right.
That's the only time.
Cops.
Yeah, by the cops. And so it's like, I'm like, I know right when I come back from a visit, the panties come off. So I'm like, I'm so done with these panties.
Oh, man. All right, well, pack them tight. Pack them tight tonight. I don't want to take away your perfume samples.
Right.
We all know how long you take to collect them. Mm-hmm. But no, so I never go commando. I always have boxers on or something. When I was younger, I would always do that, but not now. Not now. It hurts too much now. Just really bad things can happen with your zipper. Just for a guy, know that. Really bad things can happen. Bad things.
Okay.
There's a movie about that. I forget what it's called. Oh, there's something about Mary. Have you ever seen that? It's like this 90s movie, and it's got what's that guy's name? Ben Stiller. You know who Ben Stiller is? And he plays this nerdy guy, this really nerdy, full mouth of braces at age 25, and he takes this girl out on a date. He asks the hottest girl in the school out to prom, and she's played by Cameron Diaz. And he's just this dorky nerdy dude who asks out Cameron Diaz to the prom, and she says yes. And he's super nervous and goes over to her house and meets her family, goes to the bathroom, and then he's not wearing any underwear or something like that, and he zips up his dick into his zipper.
Oh.
The police have to come and the ambulance have to come and help him and then he has to go to the hospital overnight, and they finally undo the zipper. He starts gushing blood everywhere. It's just
oh my
anyway,
God.
I always think of that.
Wow.
That movie whenever I.
Wow. That's funny.
So yeah, bad things can happen.
Have you ever seen Saturday Night Live, Dick in a Box with Justin Timberlake?
With Justin Timberlake, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, everybody used to sing that when I was in middle school. Everybody would sing that one, and there's one that's called I jizzed in my pants.
Yes.
A song by the same people that do that one. And there's another song, and it's called I Just Had Sex.
Yes, I've seen that one too. I've seen all three of them. It's funny.
My favorite one out of all three of those is Jizz in My Pants. That one is just hilarious. Lyric for lyric, that song is just incredibly funny.
I love those little skits. I didn't watch SNL in forever, so I don't even know if
I don't watch it at all.
Or are on it and doing it anymore.
No, I don't watch it at all anymore. It's a whole different cast now.
Yeah.
And the name of the group that does those skits is called The Lonely Island. And it's just that one dude with the big chin, I forget his name, but that one dude and the other guy. Anyway, those two guys are not. Yeah, that's it. Jesse Eisenberg. And I forget the other guy's name, but they're not in SNL anymore, so I don't care about SNL. I feel SNL has their generations where it's you had to grow up with a certain people that for you to still like it. When I was a kid, it was Adam Sandler and all those people, Adam Sandler and Chris Rock and all those older comedians. And then when I was younger, it was Jesse Eisenberg and I don't even remember all their names, but I know their faces.
Yeah.
John Heater and people from have you ever seen the movie Superbad? Or probably not.
I've heard of
God,
it.
there's so many movies I want to watch with you. We'll get there. Whenever we have our 30-minute video visitations, I'm gonna cheat and put up a movie for us to watch or something. Sometime, maybe not.
I think I would be too. I think it's gonna be wild today because I'll be so focused on you. So.
I know.
I'll be
Me
so
too.
excited just to see you and have a visit.
So, I have a surprise for you whenever the video visitations begin.
Okay.
And I should probably just keep my mouth shut about it now and just wait for the full surprise. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't want to give you any hints.
Okay, so wait, so you tell me about this surprise, and you're so vague about it, and you're just like, should I or shouldn't I?
It's gonna be my Valentine's Day gift to you. Because it's gonna be video visitation around that time, right? Like March or so. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
I mean, like, what's the latest that it could be? Like
the end of the year?
The end of the year?
Yeah,
No.
that's like the time span, because they're hoping to put all these tablets by the end of 2018. But some say that they'll be giving it to us in like late March, early April. Because of the smoking ban, they need to make up more money, and they need to have people spending their money on the tablets versus, spending it on tobacco. So, I don't know. I mean, the first of the year has come and gone. We have not gotten the tablets. I remember when they said December 17th we're getting them. That didn't happen. So I'm just waiting to hear anything new. I'm not ready to even ask my own teacher.
So I'm sure they get asked all the time.
I'm sure. Mhm.
But
I want this mixtape. That's what I want. I want the mixtape.
Okay, listen to this. I found out that your mom told me that you can special order CDs if you have a song list. You can do that?
We used to. Like, remember in my first letters to you, you asked me what are like some of my favorite songs. I gave you my whole playlist. Well, those are my songs that's on my mix CD. They stopped letting us get and order mix CDs back in April of 2017. So not anymore.
Damn it. Well, I have it for you. It's 10 songs. Okay. I already told you I already gave away the first one.
Mhm.
So I just have it for you. So as soon as you get the tablet, I will send you over the song list.
Okay.
Or if you want, I can just write it down on a piece of paper and send it to you, and give it to you that way. Or let's just wait till you have a tablet so you can actually listen to the song. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that. So that'll be present A, and then I have present B as well, which I'll keep quiet about that. But it's gonna be a Valentine's Day gift for you, and then I guess that's it. And then just being able to have visits with you to begin with will be amazing. But that'll be right around the time that I'll be coming there anyway. So I feel like hopefully we don't ever get sick of each other, because we're gonna be around each other all the time.
Right. Well, I don't think I could ever get sick of you. And your big present is almost finished, and I think it's going to be a Valentine's / 6-month anniversary gift.
Okay. All right, give me a hint.
I don't want to give you a hint because it would be giving too much of a hint, and there's nothing that I could really find. Okay, it's different colors.
It's different colors.
Mhm.
Oh, I know exactly what it is now.
It has 3 different colors. 3 different colors.
3 different colors. So it's a physical object?
It's a physical object, yes.
Okay. It's got 3 different colors. Okay. Are one of those colors green? Just kidding.
Nope.
All right, I'll find that. No? Okay. Then I have no idea what the hell it could be.
Well, that's good.
The only thing I can give you a hint on, as for what yours is going to be, is that it's 3. No, I don't even know. That's probably giving away too much. I can't think of a hint for you. That's like not giving it away. You're going to like it, I hope.
Talk about Ray. You're going to like it. Okay.
Okay, it's not something tangible, obviously. I can't send you. So I won't be coming to you in the mail or anything.
Okay.
And it took me about 3 weeks to create this. And that's it. That's all I'll do. That's all I'm going to say.
now you got me wondering.
But it's yours. It was made for you, from you and me, and I would title it. No, I can't say the title yet. So just wait.
Okay.
But it's yours. It's like you. If that helps. Anything at all?
It doesn't help.
Okay.
I'm terrible.
It's just all you.
Okay.
And that makes no sense out of context, but it's just all you.
Okay. Well, all I'm gonna say for your surprise is you will be shocked, and
I will be shocked.
you will be shocked because you're gonna think about something else, and then that's
This
not
call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
not much it that will shock you as to what something you've said in the past. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I got it now, actually.
No.
I think I know. I think I know exactly what it is now.
Don't you dare.
I have no idea. Honestly,
Okay,
I have no idea.
Thank God.
Something I said in the past, and it's 3 different colors, and it's going to shock me and make me think about something else. You're really good at being very vague, but also very intriguing.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Okay, I'll leave you alone. We're almost there.
And I'll leave you alone about yours. So, anyway, I know you gotta go get ready. So, I love you.
Okay.
And I gotta go to work soon too, unfortunately.
All right, sweetheart.
I will either call you Tuesday night or Saturday night, depending on how my schedule is.
Okay. I love you too, and remember what I said. Just, don't worry about anybody else in there right now. Just focus on what you have to do, and I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay, love you.
All right, love you too. Bye-bye.
The caller has hung